You know what it is. Wednesday, hump day. A lot of things going on today, guys. We are going to be taking a look at this clip from Adam Back. If you don't know who Adam Back is, you will learn about him right now. Okay? We're going to take a look at Coinbase, some market caps of Bitcoin and crypto as a whole. We are going to take a look at gold's market cap. We are going to listen to this clip of Adam Back describing how he thinks $200 trillion could be entering Bitcoin soon. So we're going to listen to this clip and a clip from Hester Pierce, and we'll go from there. Sit tight, guys. This is Adam Back. We'll learn about who that is afterwards if you don't know who he is, and then we'll go from there.
Are they absorbing more money in the space, or are there enough riches for all?
Yeah, it's a question I had talked about with a banker recently, which is how scalable is the treasury company approach? I think ultimately it's extremely scalable. It's the largest arbitrage of the century probably, which is sort of arbitraging the US dollar, euro, the fiat denominated current world with the Bitcoinized future in a few decades. And so if you think about the addressable market of that being in the 100 trillion to 200 trillion dollar range, there's lots of scope for, even extremely large companies with large cash reserves like Apple, Microsoft, and so on to enter it without making a dent in this market.
To Shanali's point, are you concerned at all about potential conflicts of interest given the proximity of the president's family being involved in this industry? The same question to you that I asked Anthony moments ago, that winners and losers could be picked within the industry.
Well, I think they're all public companies, right? So they're having to compete in the free market. So, ultimately there's quite a lot of competition and some very fast-paced companies in the sector. Some of them are, smaller companies with a high velocity. Some of the big companies with established businesses. So we'll see how that shakes out in the market. It's generally positive, I think. The current administration in the US improving the regulatory environment for Bitcoin and Bitcoin Layer 2 and Bitcoin settlement companies.
Okay. So let's just move on to Hester Pierce. We'll share this tab instead. So listens to what the SEC says, just confirms on CNBC. Every bank and financial institution will be able to offer Bitcoin. Let's just listen real quick.
Yeah, well, first of all, it wasn't even a rule. And I think that was one problem, that it didn't go through the normal process. It was just a pronouncement. And what that pronouncement did is it said that lots of traditional entities that would have done custody for crypto, practically speaking, could not participate in providing custody for crypto. And so what we're trying to do with eliminating SAB 121 is to say, if you have experience in custody, you can come into this space. It's not to say that entities that are crypto native and want to provide custody that they can't do it, but it's really to say we want to have as broad a pool as possible of potential custodians. That's what's best.
Okay, so a broader pool of potential custodians. We have Adam Back out here saying that $200 trillion are going to flow into Bitcoin. Who is Adam Back, guys? Well, he is the man who created Hashcash, which came before Bitcoin, which is, I think it uses mining, 256 SHA-256 mining. He is also someone that received one of the first emails from Satoshi. People think that Adam Back is Satoshi. So whether it's a group of individuals, maybe it's Hal Finney, Nick Szabo, a couple individuals, people throw Adam Back's name in the mix. Okay, so Adam Back, born July 1970, is a British cryptographer and cypherpunk. He is the CEO of Blockstream, which was co-founded in 2014. He invented Hashcash, which is used in the Bitcoin mining process. Let's click into Hashcash. Hashcash is a proof-of-work system used to limit email spam and denial of service attacks. Hashcash was proposed in 1997, guys. It's funny because I'm sure most of you guys know watching here, since you guys are all in crypto. But if you're a little bit newer, I don't think people realize how far back the concept of basically what ended up becoming Bitcoin is. I mean, this was first discussed in like the 80s. I mean, sooner than that, earlier than that. Supreme, appreciate you, brother. Always here to give you guys updates. Yeah, listen, at the end of the day, guys, this concept has been around for a long time. At the end of the day, Henry Ford, 100+ years ago, made a comment about the future of a currency being tied to energy, which essentially is what Bitcoin is in a way via mining. It's energy intensive. But the thing is, guys, Adam Back is not a nobody. He's made predictions before. His predictions have ring true. He said he thinks Hal Finney's prediction that Hal Finney made in like 2009 or 2010 about Bitcoin becoming like 10 million a coin or something. He's like, I mean, it's going to happen at some point, right? It's just like Michael Saylor said. It's just like, gosh, what's that guy? John McAfee, right? These guys say if it's not going to zero, it's going to 1 million plus. So listen, guys, institutions are buying, and this was 2 weeks ago. All right, institutions are buying. Listen to this. It's simple to supply and demand, guys. 545,000 Bitcoin a day is what institutions are buying. However, only 97,000 are basically put into circulation a day. Only 97,000 are mined every day, but 545,000 are being bought by institutions. So supply and demand. Okay, let's keep it going. This was today. Yeah, Bitwise sees Bitcoin hitting 88,000 and then going to 2 million, 3 million basically by 2035, with 1.3 million as the base case, fueled by institutions and treasury adoption. All right. So if we could see 200 trillion entering crypto, guys, or Bitcoin specifically, we're only at 2.2 trillion right now. I'm going to ask Grok, what is currently gold's market cap? So this prediction is basically saying that we will overtake gold as the biggest market cap. Okay, gold's market cap, often referred to as its total investable or above ground market cap, is calculated. All right, I don't give a shit. I asked for the price. Bro. Grok, are you kidding me, bro? Actually, a simple question. All right, I asked Grok what gold's market cap is, and it's just giving me calculations. This aligns with recent estimates from source like EB, 23.5 trillion. Okay, so 23.5 trillion. Let's see if that is real. All right, 23 trillion. Yeah. So gold's market cap is 23 trillion. Adam Back says 200 trillion could enter this space. So what do you think is going to happen if Bitcoin goes to 1 million a coin? ETH treasury strategies are going to continue doing well. ETH is going to go to like, I don't know, 30K plus, right? 80K. I think Tom Lee said 80K is in the cards. So if these two guys start to go off, you can bet your butts these guys start to go crazy. Hundo P. 1 Hundo P, guys. I mean, that is what I am looking at. We're looking at Adam Back. We're looking at Hashcash. If you want to go down rabbit holes and learn a lot, the cypherpunks, learn about this group. This is some interesting stuff, guys, before Bitcoin was even around. Right? A cypherpunk is one who advocates the widespread use of strong cryptography and privacy-enhancing technologies as a means of affecting social and political change. Yeah, the cypherpunk movement originated in the late 1980s and gained traction with the establishment of the cypherpunks electric mailing list in 1992. So many people believe the founders and the people who were in this were the first ones, were basically who started Bitcoin. All right. Who was in this? Jack Dorsey. People think that Jack Dorsey was Bitcoin or Satoshi. Who knows, guys? Very interesting stuff here. Shout out to Adam Back for making a crazy prediction. Will 200 trillion enter Bitcoin? I don't know, guys, but that is a pretty insane thing to think about. So, Supreme, appreciate you for tapping in. If you guys are with me right now, not subscribed on YouTube or not following on X, do that for me. I'll be back all day, every day. You know how we do it. Stay tuned, guys. I'll be back for more updates. I'll see you then.